everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pedun, and in my channel I talk about gardening, especially urban gardening. I talk about container and sack gardening. I grow in grow bags. I have a few birds and animals. I have rabbits, I have turkeys, I have chickens. I'll get to show you everything. This is my pet rabbit, Rusty. I don't know if she's happy with me holding her like this. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment. We have had a lot of bananas this season and we're about to harvest this one. So at least twice a week we let the chickens out, but you have to graze them, otherwise they will peck everything. We've also had lots and lots of lettuce shared with the chickens and my rabbits, and we've just let some go to seed. I love to harvest stuff from my garden, but I think my favorite thing to harvest are the tomatoes. Sometimes I eat my tomatoes as I'm harvesting them. That's because I don't spray any chemicals in my garden and they are safe to eat, even without washing. So guys, it's not that I don't buy tomatoes, I buy tomatoes, but when I harvest from my garden, it's for salads. I love to eat them. This is my bok choy that's ready for transplanting, and I'm still creating some space to put them. So over here are my, I think they're called pole beans. I didn't stake it well. I should have put some sticks here to stake. You can see it's gone bad, but they're quite long. So you prepare them like the French beans. This is old. I think it's stringy now. I'm leaving it to go to seed, to harvest the seeds. I'm letting it dry and I harvest the seeds. And the rest are just too tiny. These beans grow so fast, guys. I passed here a few days ago and they were so small. And today I'm amazed at the size. So I practice organic farming. I don't spray anything in my plants. So oftentimes they are attacked. I have pests here. Yeah, but they can't eat everything. So I share my plants with lots of things, lots of other insects. Over here is my sack garden. It's doing amazing. I have leeks, tomatoes, garlic, kale, African sweet basil. I have a lot going on here. So our corn is almost done. If you've watched previous videos, you have seen us enjoying them, and I feel bad, but every good thing must come to an end. So I break the corn off when I pick them because I don't want to think I still have corn and yet I have nothing in the garden. I've been weeding around the container garden and I didn't really put things back right, but I'm showing you anyway. So it has some oranges. Orange in the container and it's doing amazing. As you can see, I have a few fruits. I have 3 fruits and I'm contented with that. It's a small tree anyway. And this is my cocoa. All these are growing in buckets. If you're really into gardening, you could start with a container or 2, a tire, a sack, anything, guys. You're not limited when it comes to, oh, I've seen a mulberry. I've seen something. Look at this. So I always move in the garden, and every time I move, at least I get something to snack on. Just like this tiny little mulberry. I also have here my nursery that I plant my fruit trees, herbs, trees. I just plant whatever I feel like. Some of my sunflower heads are ready to pick, but sometimes I leave them for the birds to just pick on. I practice chop and drop in my garden beds, and of late it has been so hot, so hot. Even my chop and drop is not helping much. I try to water, but I can't stay on top of it. So at least these leaves protect the soil from direct heat, from direct sunlight. I have a few sacks here and I've been doing so badly, but at least I have a few things growing. Swiss chard, some beetroot, rosemary, onions. The strawberries have also started flowering, and the tomatoes. I also do seed bombing in my garden, where you just pick the seeds and throw them, hoping they grow. So this I do it with the flowers. I pick the seeds and then throw them around, hoping they'll grow. And when they grow and there are too many, or when they grow where don't want them to be, I pick them out when they're just seedlings and put them wherever I want them to be. So some time back, my flower beds were covered with marigold, not this type, and now I don't have any. So I'm seed bombing the marigolds here. When they grow and there's so many, it still doesn't hurt. But if I want, I just pick out the seedlings and put where I want them to be. I always make sure there is something in the garden. Now, like here, I still have a few corn. I have cassava. I just like to look at the greenery. It doesn't matter what it's growing, maybe a flower. I just love to see something growing. Guys, have you ever been stung by a bee? Oh my god, it's so painful. I've been stung by a bee around the lips, and that's a story for another day. They always sting like wrong places, the lips, eyelids. Okay, maybe it's just me, but that's a story for another day. Yay! I'm free. Guys, I check on my garden every day, like every day. I'm obsessed with my garden. So these lettuce seeds are ready for harvest, and I need to do that like yesterday. Otherwise, I'll have lettuce growing everywhere here, which is not a bad thing, but I don't want that to happen. So guys, meet my pigeon that thinks it's a chicken. I had a pigeon pair, but one flew away. Now this one lives with the chickens. Even when I put it in its place, it will still join the chickens. If you like my content and you haven't yet subscribed, guys, please subscribe, like, share, click the notification bell so you're notified every time I post. I'll see you in the next one.